Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Markets are rallying despite no clear election results. Let's see what shake and bakes. I'll tell you, I'm kind of surprised. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of surprised, not that there's no clear election results. I'm just kind of surprised that the markets keep going. I think that, I guess the greed is higher than the fear right now. Apparently, we'll be talking about that. We'll talk about Bitcoin, Ether, and the DeFi platforms. I'm still waiting on a Wise token play. I'm going to throw more at Wise token. I'm excited about Wise token. The link is down below. You get 10% ETH bonus. I'm excited about that one. I'm going to throw another ETH at it and maybe even more. We'll go over the other staking platforms. The certificate of deposits is really what these platforms are trying to mimic. Type of CDs on the blockchain in the DeFi space. So I'm excited about that. Make sure you're following me. You're touching the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good ones right here every single day. Let's go ahead and check out the math over here. Make sure you're following me on DLive. Bitcoin there doing well. Topping off at 14,057 there at 13,910. The bits are pretty high right now. I mean, we're about to crack 14,000. I don't think we're going to hang around 13 much longer. I'll be honest with you guys. So, I mean, what's going to happen here? Are we going to go back into the 12 or are we going to go to 14K and beyond? It's certainly looking strong right now. The technicals are reading buy and strong buy on the moving averages there on TradingView. Let's go ahead and check out the traditional stocks because, after some pressure throughout mid-October till now, now stocks are starting to rally. S&P is up almost over 2.5% there at 34.56. Dow there at 28.023. You could see the energy, the metals. Metals are holding pretty much steady. Gold at 19.08, silver at 24.2, and then you got crude is rallying 38.39, which is positive. Currencies right now, the dollar is basically holding. Let me see the dollar currency indices. Basically holding steady there at 93.4, slightly down in the red, but it's negligent. Not that much, excuse me. 10-year is down, which is, this indicates that there's money going into safe haven here. Down 14% in the past 24 hours. This is doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, it seems like people are buying bonds, yet the stocks are rallying. So let's see. Hey, man, I think the rallying because Trump has already announced his win somehow. Yeah, I mean, he did and everything, but, it's no clear win. But you may be right, Random. I mean, maybe the markets consider Trump the winner. I mean, I consider him the winner, even though I'm not a fan. It's clear to me he has the support on the ground, but the MSM is going to do whatever they can to contest this. They're going to go to the courts, is what I expect. So let's see how the markets will react. But right now, you seem to be about right, Random. It looks like the markets may be rallying because Trump appears to be the winner somehow. Yeah, it is kind of weird. It is kind of weird that it's still rallying. With so much uncertainty, I would expect there to be a sell-off, okay? The markets were pricing in a Biden win for a while, and then the last few weeks they started selling off, and now they're rallying. So it doesn't really make much sense. I think we're just going to sit tight here and see what happens. Me, personally, I'm not in any plays this week, okay? I'm still doing the little crypto DeFi staking platforms or whatnot, but those are just experimental. But as far as like put credit spreads or any major plays, no. I'll be throwing some more ETH at Wise token, but that doesn't debut until another 50 plus days. So As far as current plays in very short term plays, no, I'm gonna wait this out until probably next week, honestly. So let's see. 13.9 here for Bitcoin rallying. Let's go ahead and look at CoinMarketCap after I click on this ad. Make sure that you're downloading the Brave browser. Indeed. Drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking there. You got 13,884 for Bitcoin. Ether at 382. Ether's looking attractive right now. Shout out to Athlete over there on DLive. Ripple at 23 cents. Bitcoin Cash at 234. It looks like there's some red here. It's been a sell-off, on things like Bitcoin Cash and Chainlink this week. Chainlink's got clapped this week. But Bitcoin continues to rally. And Litecoin's not doing well. No, Litecoin's down another 9% as well. So seems like Bitcoin's clearly pulling ahead. Let me go ahead and see who are the top gainers. Ravencoin, Decred, Nexo, Celsius. Shout out to my Celsius bag holders like Rafterman. And but I'm not. Ren is doing okay. Well, that's the Wrap BTC on Ren. Look at Wrap Bitcoin. Bitcoin making its way there to Ether. And, one can argue that there's more value in Ether than there is in Bitcoin, considering all the value locked up in that blockchain. I'm not saying that that's true, but it's definitely worth a discussion. And that's probably why they're both moving. Altcoins are dumping a lot still, which makes a good discount. Do you have an altcoin? Do you have an altcoin you would like to already buy now? I'm not really crazy about any altcoins. I'm looking more of like the platforms, and which are altcoins, but they're very small. And I'll be discussing those platforms that I'm looking at. As far as stacking, the only altcoin that I want to stack is Ether. But it's not that I'm not interested. Binance is definitely attractive, Chainlink, and then you got your smaller ones. I don't know what the DeFi platforms are going to do, though. Let me see here. Let me go into the DeFi. As far as like Uniswap, I don't really see that token going up. The token was given out for free. I remember I told you guys when it was like at $6. I'm like, guys, it would be probably a good time to take profits. And then people are like, no, it's going at 10, champ. And come on, guys. Relax. But it's going to stay around. UMA, I don't know much about. I know it's been in the top 10er. And Compound, I certainly like, but it's lost weight. So it's as far as an altcoin, it's Ether. I think I just said it now. Ether, I find it as a good discount. I think there's Ether has legs. It's going to be around. And again, I'm still using other platforms. Like, I'm on the Tron platform. I use other platforms. I certainly, I'm staking on some of the smaller platforms, and I'm experimenting with that. But as far as like stacking and packing, I would say, Bit and ETH. Random says, Ether, nice man. Me too. Got at least 32 ETH bag as safety. All right, there you go. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in ETH, and I'll move some ETH into the Wise token as far as like speculation or whatnot, and I'll show that in a moment. I'm most excited about that as of late, but that's a speculative move, UMA is my favorite altcoin since the backers are some big people and the protocol is actually going to be used in a lot of DeFi projects. Yeah, I don't know what to say about UMA other than I've seen it, stay around the top 10 for a while, and it certainly looks like it has legs. Other than that, I really don't know what to say. I haven't used it. I don't know much. So let's go over here to Catnip. Catnip is an exchange that is it's a predictive marketplace. It's kind of running on Augur, I believe. Will Trump win the 2020 U.S. presidential election? You could buy the coin either yes or no. The yes coin right now is costing $4.65. So if he ends up winning, you can almost quadruple your money according to this predictive marketplace. I think people are panicking here in this liquidity. I don't know. You got to read into this a little bit more. I'm not into this, but I'm looking at it for fun. And the no's are 1.32. So not much of a profit there, about 30%. So something to look at. Champ, are you still staking on Bankroll? Banker currently at 41. Nice. No, I'm not. I sold. I let you guys know I bought the dip. Let me pull up bankroll. Actually, let me pull up bankroll. I like banker. Hold up. Let's actually start off with that because that's one I've been using. There it is, Banker X. So yeah, I actually speculated on both Banker and Banker X last week, and I bought the dip. I started buying the dip at 24 cents there in Banker, and it went down to 17. I got a little nervous, and then it rocketed back up, and I started selling when it hit 30 cents. I definitely didn't hold all the way to the 40 cents. So I basically go back to the farm. Do I have anything? I think I sold everything on that dip, waiting for the rip, and I'll tell you guys why. And I explained to you guys that I'm experimenting both using the platforms and also just speculating on the coin to see which one's kind of better. And I'm not mad that I bought the dip and sold the rip here with both Banker and Banker X. So what I'm doing now, I'll keep an eye on this bankroll, and then I'm waiting for another dip. Right now, Banker's at 41 cents, so I'm not interested with that. I'm waiting for the pullback. Let this thing load up. I'm going to make sure I don't have any liquidity on here, but I'm pretty much sure that I took it all out at a profit. I was expecting that, and I said that, watch out. Rumor is that Banker X is going to come out, and get ready with your Banker tokens. I also got some Banker X, and did Banker X dump? I think it did. Hold on, let me pull up my chat again because I lost my chat here. Yeah, it did. Let me pull up Banker X too. So I don't have anything on these farms. I pulled out all the farms. I never started farming Banker X anyway. I was farming Banker for a while. And then I was in Stronghold. And I believe I sold Stronghold along with Banker when it went up. Because, Stronghold's 1-to-1 on Banker. So I think I got out at like 33. I know once... Yeah, check swap for the Banker price. I will. Yeah, I don't have anything in here. Yeah, I got 0.17 Stronghold, less than a penny. Let's go to swap and swap X. Check out the prices here. Yeah, it's about it's 17.1 TRX per Banker right now. Let me pull CoinGecko too so I can see that on yeah, 41 cents. A nice pump, up 4.6 in the past 24 hours. Stockpiles popping over 13 million TRX in the div pool. Yeah, I never got into stockpile, which is basically like Stronghold. Is Banker X listed here on CoinGecko? Not yet. So that's what's up. I mean, this platform's slow and steady, but as far as this play with Banker X, I made up my mind before Banker X even came out that I was just going to speculate on the actual coin and the hype. So I haven't locked anything in. So I'll wait for a dip. I definitely like this platform though. So far it's treated people pretty well from my understanding. Let me check out T2X. T2X is that CD platform, certificate deposit, staking. Everybody's trying to do what Hex did. And Hex hitting all-time highs, right? Let me check out my stakes here on T2X. Now, I heard that their project E2X didn't go too well, the one on Ether, and somehow there was a hiccup. I never got into that. But I did notice that the auctions are pretty steady here on T2X. It does pay out divs. Everything's actually running exactly how it's promised. The auctions are small. You got, yesterday there was almost 1 million, which is pretty impressive. yesterday was 276,000, and the day before was almost a million, 979,000. So, compared to something like DSP or GXY, it's knockoffs that actually attracted a lot of people on their debuts, but have since lost most of their traffic. T2X continues to go. I'm in the new CSE Tron. Yeah, it's basically like another DSP and GXY. Now with GXY, it's still going. I only had one stake in there, but I didn't see any liquidity on JustSwap. It seems like there's no liquidity to trade that coin. So, I got small stakes here, but yesterday I put in another stake for 40 days. I'm going to continue to do this. I'll continue with my stakes here. If you're interested, there is a referral link, and you get 5% extra minted T2X tokens on your stake end, and use this referral link if you like. And this one's slow and steady. I don't have much in this, but it's been working so far as promised. Let me pull up DSP. This one showed a lot of promise until they pulled down the user interface, and then it went back up. I mean, the contract's still working, and I'm still staking. Am I? Yeah, I got a few stakes in there. And I got div rewards, small, but it's still there, and I've claimed. And let me look at the auctions. The auctions seem to have died, though. Yeah, 127,000 yesterday, only 51,000 today. These are smaller than T2X, which at one point, these things were in the millions, 3 million, 4 million, 8 million, but kind of died down. And then you had its knockoff, which was GXY. Looks exactly the same. And this one, I don't even think it has any... Oh, GXY, it's down. So that's not good. Yeah, I had one stake there, so... then there's one called CSE, which is exactly the same as GXY and DSP. I haven't gotten into that. Too many knockoffs. It's too much knockoff. What do you expect from Tron? The whole thing is kind of like a Chinese knockoff. That's what I said from the beginning. So, you got to tread lightly, and some may work, some may not work. And it's just like buying products from China. Some may be good, some may be crap. You know what I mean? So, keep your eyes open. And then finally, what I'm really hype about, and I've been meaning to do a whole video, I will use Slobo's link. Thank you for responding to me yesterday, Slobos. And whoever drops 7 ETH on my Wise token link, hit me up, because I want to return the love and see if I can use your link as well. But Wise token, this is on Ether. This is another certificate to deposit type of contract. This one, I think it's got huge potential. I think this may be big. Wise token, the smartest way to earn crypto, redefining DeFi by doing crypto the right way, says the website. There's 0 team tokens. 90% or more of the pre-sale money goes to Uniswap liquidity, and then the contract will burn the Uniswap LP token. So there's going to be liquidity there. There's no admin keys, and if you're looking for the right place to earn crypto, says the website, you're in the right place. Please read the teal paper, the white paper. The team is public. You can see the gang: Peter, Aaron, Vitali, and more. And I have a referral. It's important that you use somebody's referral, because simply for you using a referral, you'll get 10% bonus ETH when reserving Wise, and 10% more shares when staking. So please, if you're not, make sure you use a link. Use my link, but if you don't want to support the champ, fine, use somebody's link. But yeah, I'll link the link is in the description, and I'll put it here in the chat as well. And I'll show you guys the interface, personal dashboard. Yeah, I'm going to throw another ETH at this. You can see I've already contributed 2.2 ETH into this, and I've reserved on the fixed days. So there's 50 days where you could reserve tokens. It's starting on November 11th up to the end of the year, and then after that contribution period is when the liquidity opens up, and you can begin staking and trading the token, basically the first of the year. And this, I think, is going to be big. And there's already over 3,000 ETH in the contract, and they'll be refunding ETH up to, what does it say here? 20,000 ETH. And excuse me, now there's 4,000 ETH in the contract. So this thing's growing. I put 3 contribution. I'm already getting 2 ETH. I'm definitely going to put another ETH. I may end up doing at least like 5 ETH here. Let's see. So you can go ahead and reserve for all days. There's 5, you could just spread them out all days, or you can look at the actual days and reserve for specific days. There's random and fixed supply days. Um, you can do that by going to reservations here. And you see I've already reserved for a day 4, I believe, and day 13. Yeah, I got half an ETH on day 4, 1 ETH on day 5. And you can see I put in half an ETH on day 4, but because I use a referral link, I got an extra 10% contribution added. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to throw more at this. I'm really excited about it. I'm seeing a lot of people throw big numbers at this. I mean, I seen someone else for 50 ETH, 20 ETH. So shout out to whoever used my link did 7 ETH. I don't have that big of a budget to be throwing 50 ETH at this, but it definitely gets me excited when I see that type of stuff moving around. It indicates to me that, there's confidence here. So, I don't know, how legit the code is, but apparently it's been audited, and you can read that audited down here. There's a contract audit, I believe, all the way at the bottom, right? Yeah, a contract audit. You could read all about it, and this one's been getting good reviews. So I'll see how it shakes and bakes. The Wise Token link is down there. I'm going to do a video soon. If you, for whatever reason, end up using my link, let me know. And I'll do my best to show the love and reciprocate the love. I know Slowbos was the first one that used my link, and I told him I'm going to use his link on an ETH very soon today. The next time I jump into this, when I put an ETH, I'll use his link. And since I probably I'm going to throw at least 5 ETH at this, I'll be able to use somebody else's link as well. So respond to me or shoot me an email, champagnecrypto@gmail. Let me know, send me the hash or whatever it is. But yeah, I'm excited about that, guys. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this, Wise. Let me drop some tokens here inside the treasure chest on DLive and pass them out. And then we'll look at the traditional markets just to see how this election thing is panning out. U.S. stock surges. Trump-Biden race for the White House goes into extra innings. I'll be honest, I'm surprised. No clear winner, and the stocks are moving. No clear winner according to the mainstream media. But if you look in the ground and you look around, it's obvious to me that Donnie's winning. What else we want here? Let's look at what is Wall Street Journal saying? Cross says, I think Trump's going to win. I think so too, I'll be honest with you. But you never know. I mean, the powers that be are the same forces that brought us the Rona, so you never know with these people, and everything's up in the air. But either or, Cross, I believe that the banks will win. That's at the end of the day, the banks win, right? So they haven't gave Pennsylvania over to Trump, but Trump's there. The numbers, 64% reporting. He's almost got almost a million more than Biden. He's got 54%, and Biden's got 44. If you could put Pennsylvania in the bag, North Carolina in the bag, Georgia. I don't know how they haven't called Georgia yet. They should be in the bag. What's interesting is this Wisconsin thing. What's up with Wisconsin turning blue? Huh? It's really close there, Wisconsin, Michigan. It's close as well. It's a very tight race. So with Wisconsin and Michigan, it seems like there could be some funny bunny there. I think in PA, there could be some funny bunny. I don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the powers that be are funny bunny, guys. And they were telling us that, Joey had the lead. No one believed that. Stocks rise, tech shares rally as investors follow 2020 election results. So, yeah, I mean, no clear winner, but it seems like the markets are okay with it. Let's see. No clear winner, but the markets seem to be okay with it. And then again, you guys may want to check out Catnip. I believe it's like a 4-1 now for Trump in favor of Joey. Looks like, you put one die, you can get 4.3. This has gone up in price per share. So, look at this. I don't know how legit this is or isn't. I understand. You could read more about it, but this is somehow linked up to an Augur predictive marketplace. And I think they have liquidity here. So, you may want to read through this, but this is interesting crypto experiment here with the predictions. The electoral votes got his back, says Cross. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, let's see. Like I said to you guys, I'm not married to any of these fools, Joey or Donnie. Obviously, I like Donnie more than Joey. That's obvious. But it's not in my hands, guys. It's not in my hands. And whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I just want to, move forward, to stop with the complaining already. People complaining. And also like the false hope too of like, oh, he's going to lock these people up and draining the swamp. And no one got locked up, guys. If anybody got locked up, it was people from his team, right? So, I mean, from both sides, they're all full of it. I think that, Donnie does provide hope for those that are anti-establishment. But, what that means, I really don't know. $13,975. We're about to hit 14K on the bids. Let's see if we can crack through that resistance. Drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking out here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pass out these lemons. Make sure you click claim rewards. Claim rewards. They're on DLive. Make sure you're following me there on DLive, guys. This is based on Tron, BitTorrent. This is a cool little platform for live streaming. All right, I'm going to distribute rewards. Click claim rewards, guys. 30 seconds. Athlete, the big winner. 50 lemons for you, sir. Kaboom. Athlete. I appreciate you, Athlete. Thank you so much for showing up and showing love. And shout out to everybody else on DLive. Make sure you're following me out there, guys. Boom, boom, boom. We pass out lemons every day, every weekday. And that's about it, guys. I'm going to do, like I said, I'll do the WISE token. Guys, I'm excited about WISE. I'm excited. I mean, I guess I am excited too. I've seen people throw ETH at this thing. I got a couple of ETH, which is, a little bit more than what I throw on these Tron platforms. But it's not nothing wild. But I'm going to up my ante up there on WISE. Probably throw maybe a total of 5. Maybe even more. I don't know. But, it seems like there's definitely a potential. I was seeing someone else talking about, he's like, no, I'm going to throw 20 ETH at this thing. And if it 10X's, I may be doing this. I mean, I don't know if it's, I don't know what it's going to do. Okay. But hopefully it does something. And it's definitely attracting tokens. So let's see, read through the WISE platform docs. But, the link is down below. I think this is it's going to be a good one. It could be. It could be. Okay. It could be, Champ is not anybody's crypto daddy. And I like the fact that they're refunding gas fees, so look it over, check out the link. Make sure you use a link though, okay? Because you get that 10%, and it's definitely worth it. Not only 10% bonus ETH, but when you reserve the WISE, but 10% more shares when staking. Important. So if you don't have a link, here's one. And if you don't want to use this one, make sure you use one. And that's about it, guys. Let me know what's shaking and baking out there. I'm going to go ahead and tune down here. Tune out. Shout out to Athlete over there on DLive. Shout out to Cross. and random edit. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Stay strong. Let me know. And if anything, drop a comment. If you end up using that link, let me know so I know who used it and I can show love back if I can. But the first person in line is Slobos, so let me know. And whoever did that 7 ETH, I would like to reciprocate that love. So try to reach out to me. Kaboom! It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in.